We've got processes in the ANC. And when you are faced with allegations of any sorts, you will appear voluntarily or you will be convened by the Integrity Commission. That is a standard process in the ANC. So it's not a question of whether or not they will want to appear or not appear. They will. If they don't, they will be convened. But what we avoid in the ANC is to trial people by the media. And then it's a fait accompli that people are guilty, as it would have been said. I don't think it's the right pattern to follow. There's always two sides to the story. And that is why in our processes, even in terms of the principles of our jurisprudence, they guarantee the rights of individuals, including hearing the side of others. And to prejudge, it is called prejudice, that people are guilty as charged. It is incorrect. There should be mechanisms put in place for everybody to respond. That is why South Africans are not trialed through a kangaroo court. They are subjected to the jurisprudence of our country. Nobody is above the law, and everyone have got the right to be listened to, and everyone is presumed innocent until decided otherwise. In terms of the ANC, when you are arrested, you are charged, you step aside. That's what the ANC has decided, and that has been the practice. It has not changed. It applies to all members across. So in this particular instance, the processes of the ANC of renewal that ensure that where integrity of the movement and individuals is brought into question and it affects the integrity of the ANC, that those matters will be ventilated through the Integrity Commission. So members voluntarily appear, and then or otherwise they are convened. The only question you can ask is, have they appeared or are they going to appear? I'm not aware when they will appear before the Integrity Commission. The Integrity Commission can only give me those answers as and when I ask. I'm here now, and then next week I'll have clarity about that.
The content of that particular address to the nation will be about it pertaining to the action that he will take on Minister Senzo Mchunu after those revelations by the Provincial Commissioner and KZN and all the allegations of the top brass within the police service. Have you as the ANC also engaged your deployees who are engulfed within this particular controversy at this point in time?
We wait for Sunday family meeting, and the ANC will meet as always on Monday to process the matters of the past week as we prepare for the National Executive Committee and all other matters that relate to this particular issue. Implications, intervention that the President will have analyzed will get and receive full attention of the ANC on Monday. And then on Monday, this is the week leading up to the National Executive Committee, which will deal with a whole lot of important political issues in our political environment, which is not the only issue, is not in the main, this one, but will form part of that. And we await for the President, as we said, as the ANC, that we defer to the President to deal with this matter. And that is where we stand in relation to this issue.
But would it not be prudent for your President and the President of the Republic to take questions on this all-important issue, noting the interests of South Africans, that the security of the nation could ultimately be at risk? And he's the head of state. Journalists should be allowed to take questions on this particular important matter, as opposed to just the President addressing the South Africans on a television screen and then walking away and taking no questions.
I'm not the spokesperson of government. I'm the Secretary General of the ANC. And I think in terms of established protocols, you've got the right to raise that with GCIS and Magwenya, the spokesperson of the President, that you would like to engage him when he speaks on Sunday. And then you take it up from there. So as for me, I can't speak on behalf of the president. I'm not a conduit. I'm part and parcel of the people waiting on the sidelines to receive the news on Sunday. So as ANC, we have articulated the correct position that this matter belongs to government. And the ANC will reflect on these developments on Monday. But I think your point will be bestly addressed at that level of government. Thank you very much.
Last two hands, ENCA.
From ENCA, has the family indicated to you why they decided to cancel the prayer that was set to take place at 5 p.m. today? Is it true that Fikile and Senzo have been advised to appear before the Integrity Commission of the ANC?
Do you want to speak on that? The service at 5. He says that the service is cancelled at 5 and all of that. Our provincial secretary will address that part you have asked.
No, thank you very much, SG. In terms of the cancellation of the service, which was supposed to take place at 7 o'clock, we collectively agreed with the family, because we all understand now that is this moment where the family has to come in real terms with the passing on of the DP. So we allowed them quietness so that they be able to really come to terms with that, so that we avoid noise that will also disrupt their peace. That's the reason.
I think we take that view too, all of us here, that it's a very difficult moment for them. And I think it's important that for all what they have come across in terms of the passing away of their father, uncle, breadwinner, and all of that, that they be given space in this time. So I think we all agree about that. And our provincial leadership processed that with the family. That we give them the time to absorb what has happened. I can explain for the last time. And lastly, I want to thank all members of the ANC. And we'll meet tomorrow at the funeral. And I want to once more thank our provincial leadership. You can see in Mpumalanga the ANC is alive. Is alive. We are winning by-elections. We are on a comeback in a big way under the leadership of Mandla Ndlovu and the collective. And it's not a given. We've got to continue to work and rekindle this comeback, engaging with the people. And the masses are responding positively. And Didi would have celebrated that.